The January transfer window has slammed shut and we've had a lot of players, more than I expected to, end up leaving the club. A few new players have arrived as well, but we've also had the German Cup quarter-final draw made and we've been given Borussia Mochengladbach away from home. It's going to be a tough old game. Let's get into it today and see quite how we get on. Welcome back then guys to the Red Devil Revival here with Kaiserslautern on FM21 and now for episode 27 of our series, and this season is going so well. You can probably see the table already on the screen for the Bundesliga 2. We are back on top, or finally on top of it, I guess you could say. Form has really picked up, and since last episode everything is just falling into place. Of course, if you missed that previous episode where we took on Wolfsburg in the German Cup third round, of course it may be a little bit obvious as to exactly what went on, but if you are interested, the link will be right above me for you to click on so you guys can see quite what did take place in the end with that match, and of course any of the transfer business as well that went on. And of course, before we get into today's video properly, guys, if you do enjoy this episode here today, please do go and chuck a like down onto the videos. I always say every like on any of the videos massively does help the channel out. And if you're looking forward to seeing any more of my content here on LS Plays FM, such as my FM21 tactics videos or the Red Devil Revival, guys, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to notify when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. Now then, let's get into today's video properly. We've had a few games take place, I think 3 in the league. We've had business both with players going out and coming in to the team. I'll run through first of all exactly what has gone on in terms of the results, so you can see just quite how we've gotten on. Of course, last time was the cup match with Wolfsburg. We then had the rest of the winter break take place and we then returned to league action at the end of January. We first of all played VfL Bochum at home and we beat them 2-0. Really comfortable performances. Goals from Melamed and Pellegrini. Really good stuff. Pellegrini has really kicked on in recent fixtures, that is for sure. We then faced Arminia Bielefeld and we spanked them 3-0. Mark Uff, a guy who's kind of fallen a little bit out of the team, hasn't played as much as I expected after the returning Mullitieri came back from his injury at the beginning of the season. And he started here, he scored a hat-trick inside 15 minutes, and that was it for the rest of the game. There was barely any highlights after that happened. I think he just killed off Bielefeld. The players just kind of stopped really caring. But we got the job done. I was really chuffed with it. Fantastic performance. And then we most recently have played FC Heidenheim at home and we smashed them 4-1. We had a hat-trick from Pellegrini, who of course, as I said, his form is really improved. And Mark Uff with another goal in this game as well. And as a result of those games in the league, we currently sit top of it. Top goal scorers in Pellegrini and Mullitieri. Very nice indeed to see. And we've got the likes of Pellegrini and Salas up there with the most assists as well. It's an absolutely fantastic season. The players are just playing so well across the board. And of course, we have the German Cup quarterfinal with Borussia Mochengladbach, or just Gladbach for short, I suppose, who we're facing today. So it's going to be a tough old one. But in terms of the transfers, there's been a lot more business than I expected to. We've already got some players already agreed to come in the summer. I think I mentioned these in last episode. But we sold or loaned out, I believe it's 5 players since last episode. They're here on the screen. I think you can see them all behind my camera. Indeed, you can do. And yeah, there was more than I expected. There was even the possibility that Butson may leave, but he picked up an injury just towards the end of the window, so in the end no one came in for him. But first of all, Philip Hercher, our backup left back, who we had already kind of replaced anyway last episode when we got Calafiori, the young Italian loanee, in. He has now gone, Hercher. He went to Eintracht Braunschweig for £150,000. His contract was running out in the summer, so I wanted to get rid of him because he was willing to talk for a new deal, but he wanted to over treble his wages to £9,000 a week when he was only on 3 or 3.5, and he's barely even a squad player, so I said no, go get stuffed, and which he has done. He's now gone to Braunschweig. We also sold a youngster, Blessing, to Jan Riedensberg. He was never going to be good enough. He's a 2-star striker with 6 finishing, so yeah, he's not a striker, but we sold him to Riedensberg for about 17 grand. His contract was coming up in the summer. We then loaned out Williams Velez-Quay. There's a reason for this. I've got in a new centre-back and he had barely played. He'd played 4 times for me in all competitions, so we loaned him out. They're paying, I think, half of his wages, so gets him off the wage bill mainly, so it's not too bad. We then sold Rodrigo Guff. We got this kid in around about, I think, just over 12 months ago in game. He'd been on loan over in Brazil because he's Brazilian with German nationality, and then his contract was expiring in the summer. Erdingen came in with a bid of about £50,000. I said yes please because he's going to go anyway, and he's now gone to Erdingen. Again, gets a player off the wage bill, a player who was not going to play and gets a bit of money into the club. But finally, a player I wasn't actually expecting to sell in Philip Erhardt. I realised his contract was coming up in the summer, and he's been playing kind of bit part here and there with Barreiro and Diego Montero kind of swapping around with him in defensive midfield. He was willing to talk for a new contract, but again, much like Hercher, he wanted stupid money. He was on, I think, 4 or 5 grand. He wanted to go over 10, and I said no chance. So in the end, I offered him out for £1 million. Empoli from Italy came in for him. They said, yes, please, we'll buy him for £1 million. I don't know why they could have got him on a free transfer in the summer, and they're now paying him £3 grand a week. So I don't understand that. He's on less than what he was earning with us, but we've made £1 million out of it. So we signed him on a free last year, and he's now gone for £1 million. So great stuff. Thank you very much, Philip Erhardt. So as a result of those players going out, we had to get some players into the squad. So we managed to replace Velasquez with a centre-back who we got in on loan from Borussia Dortmund. Dortmund are still our senior affiliate. So we got this player here, Kevin Ehlers into the squad. A very, very decent player, a young German player. He's not paying any wages for him at all. We've got him because of the fact I say they're our affiliate. So he comes to us on loan for the rest of the season for absolutely nothing. And he's a really good option. He's played 3 times already and a very decent showing in the games in which he has played. After that, we then signed in a new player to replace Philip Erhardt. Again, another loanee, again from Dortmund. And this time his name is Ron Schallenberg. A really decent squad player. He's only coming into and expecting to be a squad player, which is really handy. But he's really competent. He's decent defensively, decent on the ball, mentally very strong, physically very well-rounded. A good player, and as I say, once again, we're not paying... Oh, I know we are paying some wages. We're paying 3.5, so we're only paying half of his wages. I don't think we're paying anything. We are indeed. Then finally, we signed another striker. This kid is coming in just as a backup. We got him for £100,000, and I think it rises possibly to 150, if I recall correctly, from Stuttgart. And he's a very competent striker, just comes in as kind of the 4th, 5th choice, going to play for our second team, hopefully develop him, hopefully sell him on later down the line. Another homegrown player. He's a really decent player. He's got 14 finishing, 14 dribbling, 13 first touch and 14 composure and decent physicals. At 21, a little bit of room to grow. Could maybe become an option for us, quite possibly. But that's David Hummel, and he just comes in, as I say, as a backup. And that's all the business. A lot of players have left, more than I initially expected. And I don't, as of yet, know what's going to happen about Niels Butz, and his contract expires in the summer, and I'm not too sure. I kind of wish, looking back, I had now sold him in the summer to Freiburg when they offered about £1 million. But, you know, hindsight's a wonderful thing. And in terms of players that have come in, we've made a lot of signings this season, as you can see. But it all seems to be working out. The players are really gelled really well. And in terms of dynamics, you can see the cohesion is still really good despite so many players coming in and going out. It's all working very, very well. And as I say, the fact we're sitting top of the Liga in the quarterfinal of the German Cup, I think we can say our business has been very, very good this season. But speaking of that German Cup, that is what we're playing today when we played Gladbach away. A massive, massive game for us. By far the most important game really of the series so far, a cup quarterfinal. We beat Gladbach. We go into the semi-final of the DFB Pokal, which will be absolutely ridiculous. In terms of how we're lining up for it, it's Flugtal in net, our cup goalkeeper, is starting. Kevin Ehlers, the Dortmund centre-back. Cecchini and Nilsson all start at the back. Nico Williams is at right back. He's been phenomenal since his rise. He's got an average rating of 7.33 in the 4 games I think he's played. He's been so, so good. But Erdo then starts in defensive midfield. I was going to drop him. In fact, actually, no, I am going to drop him. I've changed my mind. He's been kicking off a fuss because he wants a new contract, and he only arrived in the summer. So I said no, and now he's not happy. But tough titties, basically, to him. We then have Lorenz the Bock in at left back. Annoyingly, Calafiori has already picked up his 2nd injury since arriving in on loan. A bit frustrating, but not the end of the world. The Bock goes straight in as a straight swap. Salas and Moria both start. Moria is finally back fit. And then Pellegrini and Mulitieri start front. I was very, very, very close to starting Markov, but I felt let's go for Mulitieri and let's see how he does. So that's how we're going to line up. Let's get into this only game of our episode today and see if we can get through to the next round of the German Cup. So if we submit our side then, let's get straight into it. I'm really, really hopeful for a good showing from the lads here today. If we go out but we just play respectably, that's fine. It's worth noting Gladbach are managed by Vincent Kompany. interestingly. But their team is still very decent. Sommer's still in there. Great goalkeeper. Dumfries, right back, very decent. Right back, Willi Orban, who I think is actually a former Kaiserslautern player, if I recall correctly. He may still be at Leipzig, I'm not too sure. But decent centre back there. Elvedy's decent as well. And then they've got some other good players. And they've got Ian Nacho there. And Nesri, the Sevilla striker winger. So they've got some decent players in that team. Looks like they're going quite full strength, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm going to say we're on a good run so far. Let's try and carry it on. That could be one of the big things that does carry us over the line. I think being away from home is very, very tough. If we're at home, maybe would be slight favourites, maybe, I don't know. But our form is really, really top notch. We've won our last 4 games in a row. Actually, I think we won our last 5, actually. There's an early set piece here, and Elvedi scored from it, his first of the season. A very poor defending. Not a great way to begin this cup quarter-final, if I'm completely honest, lads. I will be honest. It's a shame it doesn't go to a replay this, because if it did, I think we'd have a better chance taking them to the Fritz-Walter Stadion. But, frustrating. And Nesri heads it across and Elvedi sticks it in the back of the net. It was an easy chance for him. It's the only shot of the game so far. And, of course, it goes into the back of the net as well. Still, I was about to say there's not been anything else to see, but there's another free kick from the exact same position. And Nesri, again with the effort, this time Fruchtel manages to keep hold of it, which is better. Are we going to get a chance to counter from it, or is it just going to end the highlight? Nielsen out to the box. What's he going to do with it? He's getting closed down very, very quickly. As I said, I don't expect much from this game. I really don't. Away from home, it's a really tough ask. The Bock here, though, is this highlight actually a proper one? Into Salas, decent ball. Back to the Bock. Come on, Lorenz, what are you going to do with it? He plays it back to Salas. Come on. Into Mulicheri. Is he onside? Oh, I think he's off. Oh, Samuel. Oh, that must have been close, I think. It was a great bit of play, really patient, great ball put in by Salas, and it just was poorly timed by Mulicheri. Indeed, it has been disallowed by VAR. A real shame. Let's have a look. How close was it? So Mulicheri, number 19. Oh, bloody hell. Dumfries almost played him on. Oh, that's so unlucky. Oh, okay. I don't know where in the Bundesliga Gladbach actually sit. I don't know if they're having a good season or not, but Wolfsburg, when we played them last time, were on poor form. Gladbach, however, I do not know. I haven't actually checked. The draw for this was only 2 days ago in game. It was really, really quick notice. And I think it's something to do with the Qatar World Cup. It's kind of messed up all the scheduling and everything. But yeah, it was very strange. But even so, I don't know. There was 2 sides I wanted to avoid. Munich and Gladbach, and we got one of them. So, Mulicheri. Why didn't he just try and smash that instead of trying to dink it, you bloody overconfident prat? Okay, Williams. We're not looking like as if we got no chance here. We are creating chances. Pellegrini here, it's been blocked. The problem is most of the chances we are having are just getting blocked and nothing's really coming from them, sadly. I'm going to say encourage. We're not looking bad at all. Salas here. I will be probably bringing on Ritter at half-time possibly because he is available now. He's back from his injury that he had last episode and we could probably do with his set pieces in this game. So if we need him, he will be coming to the pitch. Lovely tackle there from Schallenberg. His debut maybe in a defensive midfield. I don't think he has played as of yet. But a good challenge there from him. Okay, another highlight. A very action-packed match so far. Okay, it's been thrown in. Oh, that's a poor headed clearance. Oh, there's way too much space for Dumfries. It's lucky it's ricocheted. Williams clears it. Mulicheri, come on, Pellegrini. Go, go, go. Oh, lovely first touch. Come on, Pietro, you've got to score. Oh, my days. Jan Sommer, what a save. Was that more of a cock-up by Pellegrini or just an unbelievable save? I do not know, but Sommer keeps it at 1-0. I can't believe Pellegrini there. The form he's been on, I just expected a goal. We are looking by far the better of the 2 sides currently. We need a goal before half-time. I think we're going at 1-0 down. It's a massive disservice to us, and I think it gives Gladbach just the emphasis going into that second half. Okay, Maina here. Oh, no. I have a really bad feeling about this. It's been dinked in. And Nesri. Okay, thankfully, again, it's headed at Fruchtel. He is really dangerous in the areas, and Nesri, it would appear. Very, very good stuff from him in this match. Been lumped up. Is it going to carry on here? Salas, come on. Play the ball, Salas. Come on, Alejandro. Oh, he could have played. Oh, he has eventually. Mulicheri here. He's done his man. Samuel Mulicheri, please. Yes, we've finally scored. We've deserved a goal. We bloody got one. Fantastic stuff. 1-1. 7 minutes played before half-time. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. I thought Salas had taken too long, but he just about got the ball away in the end. And Mulicheri completely does Elvedi there. Lovely first touch, lovely bit of dribbling, and a great little finish there to bend it around Sommer. Really, really top stuff. Maria's playing really poorly, so I'm going to sub him off for Ritter at half-time. Oh my days, what a fantastic performance from us so far. We've looked the better of the two sides, all things considered. The only real chances Gladbach have had have been from set pieces, and that has been it. I'm going to say it's time for everyone to dig in. And other than De Bock and the two strikers, no one was really that fast. I'm going to say to the defenders, I'm not that happy with them. And the same with the midfielders. The attackers, I am quite pleased. You weren't that bad. Let's go and get Ritter onto the pitch instead of Moria. We want his set pieces available to us. Okay, a highlight straight away from half time. Please do not be a Gladbach goal. Please. I'm begging you. Dumfries here. He's put it wide. That is awful. I know he's a right back. He's not a striker. But even so, that is terrible. He should have scored that. All day long, he was in so much space then. Really, really poor effort from him. Schallenberg's having a poor showing in at DM. And I saw Cecchini was playing badly at centre-back. I may sub one of them off very shortly. Okay. Okay, Iheanacho has one of the easiest chances he's ever going to get. I think that was Cecchini not picking him up and tracking him properly then. What happened here? Is it Cecchini? Number 30. Yep, Cecchini. Well, there you go. That answers my question. He's coming off the pitch then. Flavio, on you come. On you come, Flavio Ramos. Oh, bollocks. Oh, we were so good in that first half. So good. Schallenberg, it's a very ambitious ball. Williams is never getting there first, let's be honest. We're going to go and encourage them. We're not out of this, not by any stretch. Although they score from this corner, it could well be the end of the game. And there we go. I mentioned Orban before the game. And he scored from a corner. Great stuff. What were we doing there? De Bock's supposed to be on the near post. He wasn't. He was definitely not on the near post. He was trying to man mark Orban then. Right, we're going to have to go attacking then. Flipping heck. Okay, we're going to change the tactic up as well. I'm going to put... We're going to go 5-2-1-2. We're going to go like so. We're going to get Lee, Bailey. No, we're going to get Melamed on, but we're going to swap these two over. Ritter can go as an attacking midfielder on attack like so. And I'm going to get Pellegrini as well going to a pressing forward on attack. Oh, boys, it's the final sub we have to make. Come on. We need to see something here. Otherwise, it's basically game over. We'll go very attacking. Oh, don't concede a fourth. They don't deserve 4 goals. Oh, De Bock, you absolute pillock. You absolute bloody prat. Great, so we're going to lose it due to a stupid bloody foul from our backup left-back who's having to play because Calafiori isn't fit. Great stuff. Well, it was nice to know we had a chance in that first half. The second half, we completely capitulated. Completely and utterly capitulated. Really poor stuff from us. Yep, been awarded. Of course it has. I'm not even going to look for the moment. I'm going to put Salas to a DLP. Oh, bollocks. Williams can go more attacking. Honestly, unless Fruchtel says this, it's basically game over. Come on, Anjol in here for Gladbach. Fruchtel does go the right way, but he doesn't get it. Oh, ball sacks. Well, we put up a fight against a very tough side. It looks like that's going to be game over, though. I mean, you look at the stats, yeah, they deserved it. But that first half, we should have scored more than just the once. That's the problem. If we went in at 2-1 up or something, it's a different story. It really is. Ritter here lumps it up. Pellegrini, we're going to get another goal, maybe make it a bit more respectable. Pellegrini, he scores another one. If he'd scored the chance earlier on, it's a different game, isn't it? When he's 1-1 with Sommer. Ah, bloody hell. There is a highlight. If we score this, this could be one of the most dramatic comebacks I think we've ever had, I've ever had in FM. Okay, Thuram here. Great challenge from Melamed. Come on, Williams now. Fruchtel. He lumps it up. Are we going to win this header? We do not. That's probably then they're going to have a chance, aren't they then? Gladbach. Angel in here. Mbolo. Is that Brill Donald in by the old FM1 the kid? Dear me, he's kind of dropped off the face of the earth a little bit, hasn't he? Dumfries here. It's going to be a Gladbach chance. Of course it is. Angel in. Okay, it's now 5-2. Straight from the kickoff. Great stuff there, lads. Brilliant stuff. Really good. I mean, we went for it. It probably has cost us a bit in the end. Oh, that's so frustrating. Another highlight. Don't make it 6. Please don't make it 6. That is the most undeserved load of utter bullshit if we concede 6 goals to this Gladbach team. They have not deserved it at all. Maybe 2 chances they've deserved, and that's it. It's utter bollocks. I'll be honest, Fruchtel's not had a great game. Oh, Thuram's through. Thuram's missed. as I say, Fruchtel's not played great in between the sticks. They've had next year 2.55. They scored 5 goals from it. It finishes 5-2. I'm going to say unlucky because it was never a 5-2 ever in a million years. But regardless, we do indeed go out at the quarterfinals. We were very, very brave. We went for it. We tried our best. We got much further than expected. We only predicted the second round by the board. We've done well. We've been given £1.28 million as well, which is massive for the club. But sadly, our cup run ends there. But it does mean we can indeed focus on the league now, which is now the main priority, without a doubt, with us sitting top of that second Bundesliga. Of course, that is the only games we're going to play today. So let's go to our schedule. We'll see what we're going to come back for next episode. We have to take on our arch rivals Karlsruhe in the very next game. We're not going to come back for that. We will instead come back next time around for Nuremberg at home, who sit third in the table, and Hannover 96, who got relegated from the Bundesliga last season. They sit seventh. They are one of the teams kind of pushing to try and get involved in that promotion race. They're kind of just on the outskirts of it at the moment. But it will be Nuremberg and Hannover for the next episode, which will be out on Friday. Overall though, guys, that just about wraps up this video here today. And I've got to be honest, despite going out of the cup, although it was a little bit disappointing in the manner in which those goals for Gladbach were scored, and the fact that our backup keeper, who looking back in hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have started, but regardless, we did. We went out, we tried our best, we scored twice against a very, very strong Bundesliga side. So if you look at it that way, we could have had a third with that Pellegrini chance. Unfortunately, things weren't quite meant to be. We got to the quarterfinal, we made a ton of money, which is by far the main thing. And we can now focus on the second Bundesliga and the charge of trying to get promotion this season. I think there's a damn good chance of us doing it. The players who've come into the squad in the January window, I think have significantly strengthened us, definitely at wing-backs. They're looking really, really good in Calafiori and Nico Williams. But guys, if you have enjoyed today's video, chuck a like down onto it. As I always say, every like on the channel massively does help the channel itself out. And if you're looking forward to seeing any more of my content here on YouTube, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to notify when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. But guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again next time.